tales, ultimately they all ended with war. All three, and in the end, in fact, Narasimha actually literally tore the king's flesh. So ultimately, does that mean that one of the, and these scriptures are meant to give us the essence of how to reach God, so does that mean that we have to lead to war in order to get to God?
You see, two things. Interesting thing that this young gentleman has mentioned. Sometimes in this guise of being non-violent, Ahimsa and Gandhi, we are too laid back. Sometimes we may be hiding cowardice under the guise of Ahimsa. Watch it. In fact, Gandhi told that. Don't use cowardice. Don't hide cowardice in the guise of Ahimsa. Ahimsa needs tremendous courage. To stand up for ideals, high principles, and take it to its conclusion requires tremendous courage. So Ahimsa is not a minor idea. At the same time, you see, what is happening is this. These ancient stories are telling us that in many ways, the only way you could resolve human conflict or human issues was through violence. See the story of Ram and Ravana, story of Kansa and Krishna, the story of Narsi and Hiranyakashipu. So all these stories, in a way, they are reflecting. If you look at the story of the 10 avatars, in a way, they are showing the evolution of humanity. The first avatar is the fish, the second one tortoise, and so on. So you can see evolutionary process. That's why we are not difficult evolution. We are reflecting that through the stories. But here, the conflict was always seemed to end up in, if you like, violent resolution. But now we see we come with, say, Buddha, the 9th avatar. As human beings evolve, the way they resolve human issues also evolves. So with Buddha, we see the first time the 9th avatar of Vishnu, the Hindus say, look at the way he lived his life. What conflict? The message of peace permeated not only India, permeated whole of Southeast Asia. Without any bloodshed. Look, imagine, no bloodshed. This one gentleman, this one great personality managed to influence the whole of Southeast Asia. The first missionary religion was not Christianity, the first was Buddhism. And look at the way Buddha promoted these high ideals without bloodshed, without force, without fraud, without fear. There's just the force of reasoning, power of reasoning lifted the whole of humanity, whole of India. This was the golden period for India, just post-Buddhism and throughout Southeast Asia. And then you see, I must touch on this because I think, pay tribute. And then Gandhi came. He picked up tools that came out from religion, Satya and Ahimsa, standing up for what is right, standing up for justice, and you doing it in a non-violent manner. So the idea of civil disobedience became visible for the first time. Now not only was it successful in it, but be careful, this comes in context. If Hitler was ruling India, Gandhi said, fight him physically, go for it and bomb him. But because it's Britain, they are already evolved, the British are evolved. So he said, I know, I'll prick their conscience. They'll run away. And they ran away. So he managed to produce, on the first time, the world stage, he produced a tool of resolving human conflict in a humane manner. And see the power of this teaching. Today, in Obama's office, he's got a portrait of Gandhi. He said, I mustn't forget why I'm here. It is because of his teaching that Martin Luther King managed to get civil rights for his black people. And in 60 years' time, these people were asked to sit at the back of the bus. That these slaves who built the White House are ruling from the White House. And I think they should go and create a big shrine of Gandhi and crack coconuts there every day. Look, this is what he has brought about for them. Must give them full dignity. This is what religion continues to evolve. And the way we resolve issues, political issues even, must also evolve. And Gandhi has put on the world stage something dramatic. Look, that's why this Greenpeace, and they mess up everybody. And they succeed in getting the attention of the whole world. Without violence, they can really hold everything down. Civil disobedience, a very powerful tool that anybody can use.